If you could create anything with Nike, what would you make? Well, they've challenged me to bring sports to life in a creative way, and I want to show you what I would make. Have you ever seen these wooden posing dolls? They're really helpful as reference when you're drawing or painting humans. The cool thing is that you can move them in really small amounts. You can animate them. Well, let's start with a sport, soccer, or football in most countries. But what story do we want to tell? I thought it'd be fun to tell a story about a mannequin on a kid's desk. A soccer ball is introduced, and this mannequin comes to life and starts kicking the soccer ball, juggling it in the air. And as this mannequin is playing soccer, friends start showing up and join in, very clearly showing how when you play sports, you connect with people. And as these mannequins are playing more soccer, we start bouncing in soccer gear, soccer equipment, stickers, and the whole scene is just flooded with a love for the sport. Building a physical set like this is a process. It's an exploration, and I like to play a game of better or worse. I'll place the camera, place an object, and then change something. And every time I move a light or a prop, I ask myself, is that better or worse? And I just keep following a path of better until I'm happy. You can't get better unless you practice, and practice means exploring what works and what doesn't. This is the animation setup. You can see I have things set decorated to look like a child's desk. Lots of soft, warm light, and also a few light sources in the scene to kind of give it some shape and to make it feel cozy. Camera is nice and low to match the wooden figures that I'm going to animate. That just helps bring us into their world. I have this rigging here. Looks complicated, pretty simple. It allows me to float the soccer ball as it gets kicked around. And I can nicely pose it every frame. Yeah, that's the animation setup. I have my working area clean and tidy, and here is my laptop, of course, to review the animation. If you close your eyes and imagine someone playing soccer, can you see every single detail of how they're moving? Probably not, and neither can I. Before animating anything, I typically act it out first, and it gives me a map of the animation. In this case, I get to play soccer and have a lot of fun moving around. And basically, I just move around for a while and then edit clips together of what I want to see in my animation. Animation can seem like a really mysterious process. How much do you move something? How little do you move something? How do you control 3 characters at once? There are 2 very specific things that were kind of like the secret ingredient. The first one is controlling where you're looking. So if we step through this animation, obviously you're looking at the soccer ball and it's big, bold action. As I'm approaching this part, I catch the soccer ball on the foot, specifically so that this purple character kind of starts doing something boring because the pink character pops up in the background here And I want you to notice that. So when I know I want you to look over here, I stop the excitement over here first. And the second thing we can quickly talk about is physics. Obviously a big part of a soccer ball being kicked around. If we track this, we can see the parabolic motion of the soccer ball. Any projectile in the air is broken up into two parts. We have the up and down, and we have the horizontal. And the up and down is gravity, so slowing down, speeding up. And the horizontal is constant, evenly spaced. Once you have this contact frame, the next frame, this frame here, dictates the entire arc of the ball. This ball has to travel and land exactly where purple's foot can reach. So if I mess up this frame here, then the ball could either be too close here or too far here. It's almost exactly like kicking a ball when you're playing soccer. On contact, you have to be able to immediately calculate where that ball is going to end up. So that's what I would make. A miniature arts and crafts celebration of soccer and how sports brings people together. Stay creative, keep making cool stuff, and get outside and play.